Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Tarkir Dragonstorm draft here on the channel. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. Let's see what we shall see for our first pick. And it is a Teamer Rare, just where I like to be. This card is stellar. Very, very strong. You play this on turn 5, you're going to end up with 10/10 worth of stats that then double for a turn, so your opponent's going to have to make some chump blocks. It's a really, really good card, and one I'm happy to first pick. If I wasn't taking this card, I think I would be taking Molten Exhale as my pick. It's a really good removal spell. There is also Dispelling Exhale, which actually has a chance of wheeling, even though it shouldn't. There is the Iridescent Tiger, which can be a good card, especially when you have a colorful 5-drop like this one, so you can just go Tiger into Roar of Endless Song, get a bunch of stats. Don't love Skirmish Rhino as much, mostly because Abzan's a little bit weaker, and also because it's hard to have all 3 colors you need by turn 3, but it's still a nice card. But I think I go Roar, Molten, maybe Dispelling Exhale third. This card's really good. And I also like the Sawgu Pummeler and Mystic Monastery as Triland, so there's a lot of good options here. But we're starting off with a fantastic rare, and so I'm pretty happy. Okay, so pick 2. Dragonstorm Forecaster is a fine card, but not one that I like to take second, because the players on Arena haven't necessarily adjusted to this card being a premium pick, so you can get it a little bit later a lot of the time. There is a Kishless Skimmer, which I love. I could just go for a blue-green deck that splashes red for the Roar of Endless Song. There is also Dragonbrood's Relic, which is a card I haven't gotten to play with yet, but I've played against it a few times. It's been pretty good, and I think it can fit into a nice little splashy deck as a sort of enabler on turn 2. Skimmer versus Relic is a interesting pick, but I think I am going to go with the Relic, because I want to get some more reps with it. Unending Whisper is another good card. Gosh, these are both really good options. I think both these cards are good, but I think I'd rather take the card that's a little bit easier to cast, a little bit more flexible. And now there is Encroaching Dragonstorm as an option. There is Sunset Strikemaster as an option, and there is Thornwood Falls as an option. There is also a Dragonstorm Globe, which is a good card. I don't think I'm going to take the Encroaching Dragonstorm. I think Sunset Strikemaster is the best card here. So we could be a red-green base deck, though that's not as generally supported as something like blue-red or blue-green. But I do like Sunset Strikemaster a lot, and I think ramping into Roar of Endless Song is really good. So now we have a couple of ramped cards. Encroaching Dragonstorm is also really good with the Dragonbrood's Relic, because they both are like 5-color enablers, kind of. There's also the Globe, which is really good. Maybe I just take Globe, because it is so flexible. I think the Strike Master is better, though. Really good 2-drop there, premium card. And then this pack is a lot weaker. There's really no card that I'm particularly interested in. This land is also the worst possible for me. Yeah, this whole pack is a bit of a miss for the cards that I have right now. I could just take Undergrowth Leopard. I like getting 1 copy of that, but 4th picking an Undergrowth Leopard is a bit of a yikes. I will just take Scoured Barrens, I think. There's a chance I'm going to end up 5-color because of the Dragonbrood's Relic. So I think getting the land could be useful, but not something I'm really thrilled about. And now there's Dispelling Exhale, which I love as a counter spell. Blue, green, red. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the Sunset Strikemaster because I'm so likely to want these counter spells. But we're just going to try to make the mana work. Shock Brigade's another good card. There are some aggressive tools here, but I like the Exhale a lot. Sultai Devotee would also be nice. And I will take... do I take Tiger? Or do I take Roamer's Routine? I don't love Roamer's Routine. I feel like I can get copies of it later. And Tiger's pretty good in these multicolor decks for enabling multi-spells with a lot of different colors, so we'll take the Tiger. And I find it hard to imagine I'm going to pass up a Tri-land in the deck. It's trying to go with a lot of colors for the Relic activation, and potentially like this Tiger can help with those multicolored, so these are the main colors I'm thinking about anyway. Okay, there's another Tiger. And I might even wheel a 3rd Tiger. So I could take Tiger over Bloodfell Caves. I kind of want to just keep taking Tigers and see what happens. Beautiful. We got another Tiger back. We're going Tiger Storm here. It's a classic archetype. We'll take the Snakeskin Veil now. So it's looking like we're red-green base. We're going to try to ramp a little bit. So I think we will take 3-mana ramp spells very highly now, because going turn 4, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. It's pretty reasonable. So I think the red-green choice is okay, because I would like to have ramp in order to get these Tigers out a little earlier. The Exhale is also fine as a mid-game play. You don't need to have it exactly on turn 2, especially if we're playing a lot of dragons. And we could definitely splash black. We could splash white. We could be a Sultai deck. No, I think we're mostly going to be a red deck, so probably a Teamer deck that splashes into other colors. Or a red-green deck that splashes into other colors more specifically. I don't think we're going to wheel the Encroaching Dragonstorm, but that could be a good option. This is an interesting draft so far. Okay, the Devotee's nice. I wouldn't mind Focus the Mind, but I'd rather just get a 2-drop here. That's going to make it a little easier to cast some of my cards. All right, Focus the Mind's pretty great, though, with the Tiger, so I'm going to take Focus the Mind. Because you go Tiger, Focus the Mind, some other 2-drop. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to use the Scoured Barrens. It's looking relatively unlikely. But Teamer with a couple of black lands, and then the Tigers plus this thing itself can make white mana. So I'll be able to activate it. Sure, don't want any of these cards. Wow, Shock Brigade coming around real late. Quite late for the Shock Brigade. Okay, pack 2. Nicely done, Meringue River Regent. This card is stellar. Definitely a reason to be blue. We do need to prioritize fixing, but yeah, I would love Traveling Botanist. I would also love Roamer's Routine to Wheel. This is a card that I will happily play at this point. Shock Brigade, not so much a card I'm interested in for this particular build, but Dragonstorm Globe's another one I like. I think I have to just start taking this card higher if I want to end up with it, though. But there's a chance Roamer's Routine wheels, a chance that Sarkhan's Resolve wheels, so that's pretty good. Both those would be nice options for me, but Meringue River Regent is a slam dunk. Windmill Slam, great card. It's kind of interesting how this draft is shaped up. I could have been a totally different deck, but I'm trying something unique with the Tigers. We'll see if it works out. Okay. Definitely too early to take this land. I think there's so many good options. There's the Karakik Guardian. There's the blue-green 2-drop. I don't have a ton of synergy with that. There's Channel Dragonfire. Flamehold Grappler. I think I'm just going to take the Guardian. Really good card. Copy the next spell you cast this turn. When you cast white mana is just going to be tricky for me. I don't have great fixing as it is. This land will just be good to get black mana occasionally for the dragon. But yeah, we're just going to take the Karakik top-end Guardian. And then we will just repeat that process with another Karakik top-end Guardian. My deck really values ramp, though, here. Would love fixing, but you got to take the premium cards over the fixing. And we're going to be able to make playables, so that's good. Boom. I can't imagine taking anything over the red-green land here. I would love a Devotee. Sultai Devotee would definitely be my pick over the Jeskai Devotee, but got to get other mana fixing when you can. I only have one land that I'm currently planning on playing, so hopefully we can get some more devotee stuff later, or the Sarkhan's Resolve to wheel. There are some good cards in this pack, so we could wheel something. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm pretty okay with this. I'm willing to get more early creatures to go with the Dragon Brood's Relic. This is an early creature. Perfect. Also helps me get the black mana for the relic. Helps me fix my mana a little bit for blue, which can be useful for double blue on this guy. Because my early creature count is low. I have 7 creatures, but they all cost like 5 or more, pretty much. This is Strike Master, but already taps for mana. Getting early creatures is essential. I wouldn't mind a Rakshasa's Bargain here, but we got to get the Devotee. And now it's between Leopard and Devotee. The Tawny back is less of a consideration here. Devotee is pretty nice. I like getting 1 copy of Leopard. I think I usually play exactly 1 Leopard, and I think getting the Devotee is good. Evolving Wilds is nice now. I would play Unending Whispers. I would play Sarkhan's Resolve, but we want the fixing. Okay. I'm doing this one for the memes. I don't think it's necessarily the correct pick, but I just want to see what we can do with all the tigers. It's going to be pretty fun. We kind of have a stip going that I have to take every tiger I see pretty much. We'll take the bargain now. We'll be able to cast it for 3 mana off of our Iridescent Tiger a lot of the time. Then there's Jeskai Devotee, there's Sarkhan's Resolve. I love me a Sarkhan's Resolve. I also like Monastery Messenger. Sure, we'll take Focus the Mind. 2 Focus the Minds, a Rakshasa's Bargain. We have a lot of card draw. Sure, why not? Focus the Mind number 3. We're not going to play all of them, but we're not going to play Watcher of the Wayside either. Okay. Pack 3, Jeskai Revelation. All of a sudden... Okay, the Scoured Barrens isn't looking all that appealing still, but... Feeling pretty good about this Jeskai Devotee pickup. The Iridescent Tiger is going to be pretty solid. Wow, this is a great card to get for my deck that's kind of focused on splashing and drawing into a lot of powerful cards and ramping a little bit. We did not wheel the Harmonized Ramp card, but that's okay. We're not planning on playing black mana either, but we'll play 1 Plains to go fetch up for this. Oh my gosh. I feel kind of bad that I'm building a meme deck here with my 4 Iridescent Tigers, because we're just getting crazy busto cards. We have a little bit of ramp. Not as much as I'd like. I wish I had, like, taken the Dragonstorm card now. I have 2 pieces of cards that ramp me up, though, so that's better than some decks. This is not happening. We'll take the fixing. I think black is the color that I'm not going to play. This card's really, really good, but I already have somewhat dicey mana. I'm not going to play Scoured Barrens. And getting an extra white source for my Jeskai Revelation is going to be nice. This black source will just be mostly a blue-green land that occasionally helps with my relic. Gosh. I'm feeling okay about not taking the Kishla Skimmer, though. Okay, perfect. Another land. I wouldn't mind the Artisan, but... because ramp helps you ramp a little bit. I guess you have to take the Harmonized Ramp card a little bit higher than I have been. This is another good land for me, but I've got to take Sibzig Appraiser. It's such a good card. Such a good card. Beautiful. Another land. My mana base is really coming together this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands now. So with one of each basic and then a couple more. Or one of each of the 4 basics I'm playing. Plus a couple more should be good. I'm going to win the late games a lot with this deck. I just am going to struggle in the early turns. Perfect. We get a tri-land. Do I just play Shock Brigade as a 2-drop? We'll think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lands, so this is 22 playables. Oh my gosh, my late game is quite good. Sure, I'll take a Dispelling Exhale, why not? It's a great 2-drop that scales with the game. My blue mana is a little bit more dicey than I'd like, but... And I don't have a ton of removal either. I don't really think I've seen kill spells for what it's worth. Okay. Get the Rescue Leopard in there. Not going to play double black cards. Humbling Elder, maybe. Like, I do not need more expensive cards. Lots of black cards here. I'll take the Skirmish. I'll play it purely off Tiger Splash. Just so I have a kill spell in the deck. And I can play this land to go with it. Perfect. The Crotic Nest Guard will protect me. It shall keep me safe. Sacrifice a creature. Not a... Ooh, the Bell Ringer combo with Tiger. Honestly, probably not the worst. Because when you go Tiger into Karakit Guardian on turn 5, that's a pretty good thing to do. So we have a couple of rules with this deck. We're not allowed to cut the Tigers. And we're not going to put a Swamp in here. I think I'd rather play the Plains to help cast my Jeskai Revelation. Oh, I forgot that's a removal spell. Yeah, I could have taken the Jeskai Runner guy at one point, but I didn't have the Revelation at the time. So I now have 1 white source, 2 white sources, 3 white sources, 4 white sources, 5 white sources. That's good. Black sources, I've got 1, 2 black sources in the mana base, and then the Iridescent Tiger. Blue sources, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. Green, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green sources. 7 green sources is not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll just add an extra land. Play 18 in this deck. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. I have such an expensive curve. I'll be fine. I'm going to cut Snakeskin Veil. I'm not really going to be holding up mana to protect my threats in these games. I'm just going to be windmill slamming them, as they say. I'm trying to keep as many early game cards as I can, but Shock Brigade, I think, is a little bit too weak to justify in this build, because I'm trying to block, and a 1/3 is not the greatest blocker. The Crotic Nest Guard's keeping itself busy. I actually do want to play the Highspire Bellringer, because I do think that that is... Actually, it's not the greatest combo. It's kind of cute with the Tigers on turn 6 or whatever to ramp out one of my guys. I kind of want to try it at least. What do I cut though? So my creature count is 15. I've got a high creature count. I'm going to cut 1 Focus the Mind. I have Rakshasa's Bargain that I could cut. Yeah, I'll cut the Rakshasa's Bargain. Cut the Rescue Leopard. Because the 2 toughness guy doesn't block that well. I just want to keep my early creatures. And I cut my other card draw spell. I don't know. It's a little dicey to cut those, but I think we'll try it like this. Mostly red and blue cards. Interesting. Green is an afterthought. So maybe I can play less green. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red. This is a weird deck no matter how you look at it because I'm doing the whole tiger thing just to be cool. And because I'm playing the tigers, I'm playing the bell ringers. So I'm playing some weird cards. And I'm playing the Salt Road Skirmish just to have some extra kill spells. Or just any kill spells. But yeah, let's just run it like this for now. And we will see if we want to make changes after. I'm just going to cut this guy for the 4/4. Yeah, and let's see if we want to make any changes after round 1. But let's get into the games, and I'll see you folks there. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the people who support my channel and my work at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Patreon support helps me make high quality content on a consistent basis that will help you improve at draft and have more fun playing Magic the Gathering. Patrons also gain access to exclusive bonus resources like my card by card tier list where I grade every card in the set on an A through F scale, and my format thoughts document where I provide extra insights and stuff that I'm thinking about while playing the format. I want to give a special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It really does make a big difference. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round 1. We're going to keep this. Our deck's mission is survive until turn 5. Oh my gosh, our turn 5 is going to be nutty. Okay, Jeskai Monument. They're also doing some splashing. I'll bet you my turn 5 is better, though. I just need to find an untapped land with Sibzik Appraiser. Countering literally anything this turn, so this perfect. It perfectly works out. Okay, come on, untapped land. Beautiful. So I already have 2 green. This is giving me a second red. My opponent isn't going to know what hit him. This is hilarious. They think they're doing cool stuff. It's just so wrong. Yes! Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's beautiful. I just really like maximizing the power of the turn 5 thing. I wish I had taken some of the 3-mana ramp spells, or had seen more of them, because they would have been pretty good in this deck, I think. But, oh my gosh, that's so funny. I think the 3-mana 1/4 is overkill. I'd probably rather just play like a 4/4 that actually blocks well early, because if I'm doing Tiger stuff, I don't need to really worry about it, I don't think. I'd rather just play like a real spell, I think. But I want to try it on one more game. That was amusing, let's just say. Because I kind of want to just play the Tigers as soon as I have the mana for them. I don't want to like wait to set something up with them. Because my deck can be a little bit sketch, I think. Well, this game we'll find out. We got all our colors again, because this makes black. This is so funny. Oh, gosh. There's the Ureni. Gonna get the Devotee down. Okay. Ureni's a messed up card, so that's nice. We have 4 lands. I'm glad we have 18 lands in this deck. I think it's definitely the correct call as far as number of lands is concerned. Ooh, they are maybe missing land drops, and they got rid of Parakick Guardian? Well, that's good for me. Okay. I think I need to play more. Ooh. Missing land drops. Oh my gosh, I'm actually going to get to do it. This into this into this. This is actually so wrong. Oh, please draw an untapped land. Please draw an untapped land. Oh my gosh, they're playing their globe, sure. Oh my gosh. Sure, keep my guy tapped, I don't care. So the second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll do that. We'll do this. We just added 12 power to the board. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 1, 4, 3, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15 to my untapped. Oh, they're. It literally worked exactly the way I wanted it to. Oh my gosh, they're so dead. Oh my gosh, that's peak. That's peak comedy. I'm just gonna hold up my counterspell. Oh man. So it'll take 7 here. I play this in to untap this guy. I suspect they might just kill the Karakik here. Okay, are they going to put 2 counters on it? Draw a card? Sure. Well, that's messed up. Boom. They're just dead on board anyway, I think. Oh, nicely done. Oh my gosh. Well, that's pretty fun. That is pretty hilarious. I kind of want another focus the mind. And I kind of want to cut the nest guard. I think I've just accepted that if I queue into an aggro deck, I'm going to lose. Unless I, like, get a little lucky. But I think Focus the Mind is pretty good in my build with the Tigers. And Focus the Mind into a 2-drop after the Tiger is pretty nice. I can just hold up green and red mana or something. Counter spells don't play the best with Tiger, but I do need the interaction. Because I don't really have any in-between interaction. I've got Sarkon's Resolve, I've got the Sunset Strike Master. Then I have a bunch of late-game stuff like Ureni. I guess I have the Meringue River region to be a draw 3 discard one, so I probably don't need the second. Focus the Mind. Well, we'll keep this. There's Ureni. We'll run out our 2/2. We're trying to save our counter spells for like 4 and 5 drops usually. Wow, they are really cooking here. Take the land. Oh. Oh dear. Hey everybody, I had to cut off that last game short because something came up. So I had to just fill you in on what happened. Basically, I proceeded to cast my Dragon's Brood Relic on the next turn. And then I cast Roar of Endless Song because I drew that after I went like Tiger, Roar of Endless Song. And then I drew a Karakit Guardian. So basically, even though they were dealing with the 5/5s, I ended up having like a Karakit Guardian that doubled its power and toughness, a Tiger, the Sibsig Appraiser, the Jeskai Devotee. So I was able to just like beat them down before they were able to close the game out. So ended up winning that game pretty handily despite my opponent playing some powerful cards. And now we're ready for the next round. But yeah, pretty nice to get another win. So we're 3-0. Sorry for cutting the recording off partway through the game. But yeah, 3-0. Looking to the next run. Feels good to win with kind of a fun deck. Okay, we will keep this. We have just a couple counter spells to buy us time. We've got plenty of lands in the deck to draw. And that will do it. That's the skipper. So might as well hold up my counter spell. Yep, don't want to have to deal with the 2/2 beating me down, so we'll just counter it. And there's the Ureni. Don't want to deal with that guy either. So, missing a land drop is not ideal. Especially because this guy's a heck of a card. But now I'm just playing to try and stall for Ureni, I guess. I'm going to get to have a good turn next turn. Tiger, Focus the Mind, maybe another 3-drop even. As long as I draw an untapped land. Maybe they're missing red mana. Oh, that's a yikes. That is a yikes. Okay. I need to draw a land here very badly. If I do, I can maybe win this, but it's really dicey for sure. This is the weakness of my deck. Focus the Mind is replacing what would have been a 4/4. And this card's really, really good when you can't kill it, and my deck doesn't really have kill spells, so. So I'm taking 10 here. I need to draw a land. That's the first step. And we don't hit an untapped land, and there's the game. Well, that sucks. I wish I'd cut that game off halfway through. It would be very easy to explain instead of going through the... I don't know. The other one was pretty easy to explain as well. Oh, man. Yep. I countered a couple of early plays, but keeping a 2-lander is inherently sketchy in that deck. I just need to draw more lands, and then I needed an untapped land there to go Tiger, Karakit Guardian. So I was going to add 12 power onto the board and 13 toughness, though I guess 3/4 of it would have been tapped. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Ureni is looking real hard to cast in my deck. I mean, I have a couple sources of ramp, but I really didn't... Yeah, I really didn't get the ramp that I kind of wanted. I would have loved a Roamer's, whatever it's called, the 3-mana one that has Harmonize. I would have taken that pretty highly. I wasn't going to first pick it, because that was like the only time I saw it. I think I saw one like 7th pick, but it was in an earlier pack before I had all my expensive cards. So... Yep. Okay, this will be maybe the last ride of the High Spire Bell Ringer. There is a Jeskai Revelation. Okay. Okay, are they going to miss a land drop? They will not, in fact, miss a land drop. So I'm going to play the High Spire Bell Ringer here, because depending on what I draw, I can go Sibzig into Dragon's Brood Relic. And that would then let me go Tiger into Jeskai Revelation. So now if I hit a green land... No. It's all still coming together. My deck doesn't have as many untapped lands as it needs. But if I can keep my creatures alive just a little bit longer, I can have a pretty good turn here. They can kill my Bell Ringer, which would be unfortunate, but don't put it in your deck not to block. Sure. Bell Ringer's doing a good job playing defense here. Okay. So I can do a partial Tiger turn this turn. Tiger. Yeah, white-blue is fine. This. Discard Scoured Barrens. Play this. Then next turn, I can go Tiger into Jeskai Revelation. Which should be pretty good, because I can kill this, bounce this, gain 4, draw 2, make 2 monks. I'll actually go Tiger into that. Sure. Tiger. Tiger. Jeskai Revelation. Pass. And then next turn I can play Roar and hold up my... Actually, next turn I'll have 3, 6, 7, 8. I can activate this thing. But I'm just going to play this instead and hold up my counterspell. Teeming Dragonstorm is pretty good. And then I'm going to just play this. Activate this, because I want to thin my deck a tiny bit. Sure, I'll get another island. And then I will pass, because I don't want to make this trade. I can just wait for this thing to take over. And I have my counter spell up. If they try to cast like a 7-drop. That's a good draw. Especially because of how good it is with my Roar of Endless Song. And because it makes my counterspell much better. I don't think that matters. They'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures, and I have 8 blockers. Even though they make a couple 2-1s, it adds 4 power to the board. I'd much rather, yeah, they can't beat my Roar of Endless Song. Nicely done, deck. Okay, the High Spire guy actually did some serious work there. It let me do some cool stuff and ramp out my Jeskai Revelation. Yeah. Honestly, this deck is cooking. It doesn't have the greatest early game, but, you know, you can get past the early game sometimes with just leveraging counter spells and stuff. And I've got a decent number of 2-drops. Not the craziest number, but I got some 2s and some 3s. I can do some stuff. And, yeah, this deck is doing some work. Holy heck. The Tigers. The Tiger combo. And the 1/4 block, it saved me a lot of life. So, everything working out. 4 and 1. Okay, this is a keeper. Gonna get my green mana with this. Lots of aggro in this section of the ladder, I'm realizing. Which is why my meta call is so brilliant. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Ureni with only one more land drop in my hand is definitely feels bad, though. Here's hoping they play a flyer in the future. That's actually such a good draw. That's such a good draw, because I can actually cast my Salt Road Skirmish now if they play a creature that needs to die. That one will need to die. No red man is a problem, but we'll get it done. Just need to draw one more land. They didn't have a good play last turn. They probably don't want to have one this time. Okay. Counterspell's not the worst, especially because they're ramping up their mana. And this card's also getting better because they're more likely to play a flyer. Ureni just being a dragon in my hand is crushing it. And they're playing a deck where protection from white and black is going to be pretty good. Yeah, we'll let that resolve and then counter something else. So we can actually kill this with our kill spell. Sure. Red mana, we did it. Yay! Oh my gosh, our opponent's been hit us for 10 with this. Sure. Hmm. Five into 3, 2, yeah. We will put our shields down for the turn. Perfect. Discard. We want to keep our land. We want to keep Sunset Strike Master. We'll discard the Sibzik Appraiser, crazy as that sounds. Because then next turn we can play Ureni. They have some sort of sweeper. Okay, sure, that's fine. How are they ever beating this card? Then again, might as well play this cautiously. Play my 6/7 first. Sure. Guess that checks out. Should have just played this last turn. There's no way they can kill this. Yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit of me just getting a little bit greedy, trying to get extra value from my Ureni when I can literally just play a 10/10 flyer. Instead, I played Meringue River Regent, which is also one of the best dragons in the set. So, you know, maybe my early game's fine. We're kind of cruising. We're kind of crushing. We've beaten a lot of aggro decks. To be fair, they didn't do anything. But, you know. This is going so well. I love this deck. The tigers are sweet. Okay, we got another hand. Let's go. We got all our colors except black, but this gets black, so we have all our colors. We've been playing against a lot of aggro decks, and we've been kind of crushing them, so let's hope that continues. Despite the fact that we haven't really been building for the aggro matchup. Like, we have this extra focus to mine instead of a 4-4. Oh, baby, I love you, Dispelling Exhale. Oh, baby, I want your loving every day. Nice. There's the tiger. We're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna do some stuff. Yeah. Sure. Sibzik Appraiser's good. I love that card myself. I'm just happy to hit land drops. I have so many good cards in my deck. It'll all work out for the best. Oh my gosh. Yep. We'll take 2. Remember how many times we took 2 last time? Sure. They're probably baiting us, but you know. Something to spend our mana on. Yeah, I was hoping they would do that. Do this, and then we'll leave ourselves with red and green mana. We'll ditch the plains. Oh, they're bouncing my tiger? That's funny. That is humorous. Okay, we'll block a token now. Tiger. Tiger. I guess I could have taken 2. The Death Toucher might have been more relevant. Tiger. Yeah, I should have kept the 2-1 around. Though I didn't know I was going to draw another Tiger. But still, 3-4 lines up really well with this board. I'm kind of in my good spell waiting room, though. They probably have a kill spell for Karakik, so I don't really want to hit him with it. Unless I have to. But my deck, that is one of the best things about it. Now that I added the extra focus to mind, I do have a lot of good spells. I've got Ureni. I've got Jeskai Revelation, which would be great. Kill token, kill this thing. I might have messed this up because there's some chance that I was supposed to just like hold this guy back. But like if they don't have a kill spell, which they might not, you never know, I can just win here. But like I could have just held him back and then they can't use their kill spells and then I kill them in 2 turns anyway because I hit them with both. And then maybe overload their mana because maybe they have like a 5-mana kill spell and they've got a couple of them and now they get to use both 5-mana kill spells. But they don't have a kill spell, right? Please. Oh my gosh. Please don't have a kill spell. Please, sir. Don't have a kill spell for my dragon. Oh my gosh. Actually, I should probably be playing the Rakshas's Bargain over the Focus the Mind. It's just better. Look at 4 keep 2. Yeah. And it's just as good with Tiger. Or maybe I'm already playing it. Oh, do they not have a kill? Got him. Yes. I love Sarkon's Resolve. My Tigers are so good. The Tigers. Oh, man. What a deck. Okay, I'm adding in the Rakshasas. It's just so much better. I think I'm already playing it. Nope, I'm not. I'm silly. Because I can cast it on turn 3 sometimes, but I can cast it on turn 4, and this has to wait till turn 5 to be deployed. The Highspire Bellringer's been doing some good work, though. Wait, do we have 6 wins? Is this for the trophy? Oh my gosh. My deck is so good. I have so many bombs. I've got my 4 Tigers. I went Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Karakik Guardian against them that turn. I went from nothing to just Tiger. Oh, this is so much fun. I love this deck. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you're enjoying it too. I think it's sometimes can be infectious when I'm having a fun time. It makes it more fun for you as a viewer. At least I hope that's the case. Oh man. It's so sweet. Oh man. The dragon Neriv was summoned by the Mardu in the hopes of finding unity through their strength of will. He is their marshal, leading them into new lands. Oh, I finished reading it in my head. I just didn't read it out loud. He also guides them in retreat so they can survive, which is kind of funny. Okay. Beautiful hand. This is why we're playing the Rakshas's Bargain. Because we can cast that on turn 3 if they don't do anything worthwhile. Whereas we couldn't have cast... Yeah, this is so much better of a card. My gosh. Oh, I'm on the play too. Perfect. So I don't have to worry about... I don't want to Dispelling Exhale their 2-drop anyway. I don't really care about deploying this guy for the time being. I just want to hit my land drops. Okay, that's a card. It tells me they'll be playing dragons later, which is something I do care about. Yeah, I won't have to discard the hand size. So I'm taking the land. And the Sibzig Appraiser. No, the Karakik is way better, right? Karakik is so good with Roar of Endless Song. Yeah. We can do this, because the Devotee I'm going to deploy when I play my Tiger. No, I'm going to play Song that turn. Yeah. I think I'd rather stop their 4-drop still. Maybe I want to incentivize them to tap out. Yeah, I'm glad I did it this way. It's really about a spidey sense of what you're trying to stop. Blue, green. I have 2 green, 1 red, 1 black. Get my white mana just in case I draw my Jeskai Revelation. Just adding a casual 11 power to the board, no big deal. Don't need to worry opponent. You got this. Now if I draw an untapped land to play the Guardian, I'll have a 12-powered attacker coming in on the final turn of this. Yep, that does not do what they want, I don't think. Come on, untapped land. If I draw an untapped land, I just win. Pretty much. Okay. That's still very good. I don't need a second one of these. Actually, I might as well get rid of this one because this is blue-green. I already have plenty of blue-green, and I'd rather have another red. They get to block a 3/4 and take 8. And then they're probably dead this turn. They're going to kill a tiger. And then the trophy is mine! Yes! Oh, man! The tiger trophy! Well, I know... Oh, I think that was the trophy match, right? Oh my gosh. Let's go. Well, that was 7, right? Yes! Tiger trophy! If you made it to the end of this video, remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. And to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave hashtag Tiger Trophy in the comments section down below because these tigers were so sweet. We had 4 of them. We cast 3 in a turn one time. And obviously we had a bunch of other bombs like Ureni, Jeskai Revelation, Meringue River Regent, Roar of Endless Song. Just awesome other cards. But the tigers were kind of a very unique aspect of this deck. So a really fun time. 7-1. And the one loss was to just getting run over, but that's okay because we ran over others as soon as we got to tiger time. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have been enjoying my videos, you can support my content via Patreon as well. That's something you can do, gain access to some extra perks, and also help me make more videos. But that's going to do it for this one. I had a ton of fun making this one. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll talk to you next time.